In this video, I'm going to share with you how I turned $100 into $2,600, what strategies I used, and which currency pairs I traded, and most importantly, what life hacks I relied on. Since there will be several of them, I think you will be interested to know and then repeat. Therefore, I suggest that you make it all more convenient and start to understand how I made such a quick and large increase in the deposit. To start, let's begin with a simple method that any beginner trader can replicate. For this, I need to choose any currency pair that I like, and that is available in the booster bot. The booster bot features 12 currency pairs, and right now you can see them on your screen. Next, I set 15-second candles and the trade duration to 1 minute. Now, the most important question. This is risk management. Let's start with the first transactions. I will open not very risky ones, about 20%. So I'm going to open the first trade for $20 and let's have it. On the Euro, Australian dollar. I select this currency pair in the booster bot and set the trade duration to 1 minute. I get a sell signal and I open a sell trade right from there. As you can see, there is a very good downward movement here, so the trade is opened according to the trend and it is quite safe. Next in this video, I'll show you how to fully adapt the booster bot to your needs, what the best entry points to use are, and how to quickly grow your deposit with just $100 or $200 in your pocket. The great first trade brings me 18, and as you can see, my balance is already $118. I also want to open the next trade at 20%. That's already about 25. I'm choosing a currency pair, British pound, Canadian dollar. I'm selecting this currency pair in the bot. And the trade duration. I'm also choosing 1 minute as I'm quickly increasing my deposit. I get a buy signal, and right from here, I open my buy trade. As you can see, this trade was given to me against the trend. This means that the booster bot has detected a strong level, and this is exactly where that level is located. We can observe it together. This is all the consolidation, and it will now act at our level where the price has come and will now bounce back. Let's watch this trade. But while we wait for the trade to close, I want to remind you that the booster bot is available to our entire community. All you need to do is follow the link in the description and activate this bot. It's fully integrated into Telegram, which helps secure your protection. You don't need to download anything or buy anything. So if someone offers you to download or buy something, just know that you're dealing with a machine, since the booster bot is only integrated into Telegram and you don't need to buy it or download anything. I'm getting $21 from this trade, which is a decent result. I'll open the next trade for 25%. That's $35. And I won't be risking anything anymore since I'm already up $40 on my 100. The next currency pair is Australian Canadian dollar. Choose the currency pair. There's quite a good movement here. I'm switching to the booster bot, selecting the currency pair, and also the trade duration. I'm choosing 1 minute. I'm getting a sell signal and I'm opening a sell trade right from here. As you can see, there was a very similar situation here with a good downward movement, and then at some point, the price has reached a strong level, made a small bounce, and is now ready to continue its downward movement quickly. The bot is doing great. It reads all this and gives me a sell signal. To adapt this bot, you need to open at least 5 trades with it on one currency pair. And at one time, why is adaptation needed? Since this is artificial intelligence, it integrates into your pocket option account. The most important thing you need to understand, and the reason your account won't get blocked, is that it doesn't open trades automatically. The booster bot only analyzes and gives a signal to buy or sell, then everything else is up to you. You need to choose the currency pair yourself, open the trade yourself, and set up the platform correctly. Therefore, we do not violate any rules on this exchange and can safely earn money. This trade is bringing me $30. That's a pretty good result. And now I have $170 in my balance. I can confidently open the next trade for $70 and I won't be risking anything. I'm choosing the dollar for the next currency pair, Japanese yen. I'm going to the booster bot and selecting the time for the trade. And now I'll explain why the adaptation process is necessary. I receive a buy signal and right from here I open my buy trade. Since the booster bot is artificial intelligence, you can train it to suit your needs. Yes, it can work like a regular robot, but you also have the option to train it personally to suit your needs. How is this done? As I mentioned, you need to open 5 trades on the same currency pair. Why do this? If you have a very long delay between when you receive the buy signal and when you hit the buy button, for example, that's 5 seconds. So, if at regular times the bot analyzes for 1 minute on a regular signal, then it will analyze like that. The trade time is 1 minute and 5 additional seconds. Because even in just 5 seconds, a very sharp impulse can occur that can significantly affect the price. As you can see, there are often such impulses in the market, and you need to be as careful as possible. How do you do this adaptation? You choose one currency pair and receive on it. 5 signals in a row, booster bot. It understands how you trade, it understands your trading style. Yes, it will learn for you even if you trade on different currency pairs with different times per transaction, but it will be much faster and much safer. This way, you'll get along with the fast bot and be able to trade even more safely. I've already made $53 in trading. I'm taking from this trade, and as you can see, I have $220 in my balance. So I can confidently open the next trade for $123 and not risk the principal of my deposit at all. I'm not touching that anymore. And let's open the next trade with the best entry point. For this, I need to open the candles and press 5 and then press show timer. This will be the best entry point. Now I'm choosing the currency pair, US dollar to Canadian dollar. I go to the booster bot, select the currency pair, and set the trade time to 1 minute. And I'm getting... the sell signal is quite unexpected. I'm opening a sell trade right at the new candle. Apparently the booster bot saw a very strong level, which isn't really surprising. After such an impulsive movement, the price needs a correction. The new 5-second candles are the best entry points. You will often encounter the following situations. Let's look at an example of a downward trade. For example, here you want to open a trade down. You don't wait for the new 5-second candle. You get a candle like this. As a result, you open a trade here, and your candle goes completely in the opposite direction. If you had waited for that entry, you would have had an immediate gain of 10 points in your favor. That's why it's best to open your trades on the new 5-second candle. That's where the most volume is, that's where the most money is, and most importantly, those are the safest entry points. It's specifically the 5-second candles. This is relevant if you're working on 1 or 3 minutes. On the 5-minute chart, it's not that critical, but on the 1-minute chart, it really is. It's better to use the best entry points, $323. This trade brought me $100 to my balance, and for the next trade, I'll open it for $223 accordingly. I'm not going to risk my main deposit. The next currency pair chosen is the British pound and the Japanese yen. I select the currency pair in the booster bot, and I choose a 1-minute time frame for the trade. I receive a buy signal, I wait for the new 5-second candle, and I open my buy trade right on it. But for now, I want to remind you that the booster bot is completely free and available to our entire AIR community. So right now, go ahead and activate this bot and start earning with it. A great trade brings me $187, and as you can see, my balance is already $510, so I can open the next trade for $410 and not risk anything, only with my time. I'm choosing the next currency pair, Euro Australian dollar. I switch to the bot booster, select the same currency pair and the time for the trade. And I receive a buy signal. I'm waiting for a new 5-second candle, and I open my buy trade right on it. As you can see, the new candle gives me an advantage of already 2 to 3 points. That's not a bad bonus. If you have any questions or if you want more useful information, then just write to our managers. You can find the link in our Telegram channel or ask the support account for it. There will also be a link in the description. Write that you want personal mentorship or that you want a personal manager. And soon one of our available traders will get in touch with you, so the link will be waiting for you in the description. Just look, a great trade brings me $330 and I already have $840 in my balance. This means that I've increased my deposit by 700%, which is a lot. And I will open the next trade for $742, choosing the British pound dollar. And I receive a buy signal. I open a buy trade on the new candle. An interesting trade closes at 0, meaning I neither made a profit nor lost my funds. This happens quite rarely, especially in a volatile market. And you could say that I even got lucky with such volatility. Canadian dollar. They choose a currency pair. And I receive a sell signal, and I open a sell trade on the new candle. A great trade brings me 638, and as you can see, I already have $1,400 in my balance. This means that I can open the next trade for $1,380. Let's try to make some money on this currency pair again and see what comes of it. I receive a sell signal, wait for the new 5-second candle, and right on it, I open a sell trade. As you just saw, on this 5-second candle, the price shot up sharply and gave me a nice advantage of 3 points. Let's keep an eye on this. Great! The second trade in a row brings me another $1186, and as you can see, from $100 I made $2,600. I just traded with BoosterBot and used the best entry points. This bot has already been customized for me, which is why my trades close so easily and smoothly. I remind you that this bot is available to you right now through the link in the description. Just click and activate it. If you have any questions, then join our Telegram channel or write to our support account. There, the guys will help you and answer all your questions. With that, I'll say goodbye to you. See you soon!